Oh. 1, 2.
Thank you very much for calling this opportunity. As the National Albinism Initiative Networking of Zambia, would love to welcome and commend government for appointing one of our people living with albinism, John CHITI, as a member of the Zambia Police Service Commission. This is a very good move by the new Dawn government because of late people living with the albinism condition have been marginalized. They feel so sidelined such that none of them serves in some high positions of governance. This move by government will actually motivate many people living with albinism to actually even go to school because most of them feel to be marginalized because none in so many years, none of them has been appointed in this leading position. Therefore, I'd love to commend government, and on top of this, would say this will encourage even those who wish to vie for position like members of parliament, to go into politics. This will give them confidence because they have seen that actually the new Dawn government has come on board to work with them and consider them as people in society. Secondly, I would now love to take this opportunity to call upon the police not to relent but continue the investigations concerning these suspected ritual killings that have happened since 2011. We have not seen any arrests. We were just told no, police will carry out thorough investigations. People having graveyards being exhumed, all those. We have not seen any arrests since 2011. Therefore, we call upon the police and other investigative units to join hands together to at least ensure that all those that have been involved into these suspected ritual killings, suspected ritual attacks on people living with albinism are arrested. Until now, as we speak, there is still some stigma that exists on people living with albinism. People living with albinism are scared to move around because of this myth that their body parts can be used for ritual purposes. So until now, we need to start encouraging people living with albinism. How can we do this? By at least making sure that whoever was involved into any ritual attacks is brought to book, and they will feel that at least government is helping them. So we call upon investigative wings and the police to continue with their investigations. Once anyone who was found in these ritual attacks is brought to book, it will encourage these people living with albinism. The third point, I want to take this opportunity to call upon government to look into the issues of sunscreen. For the past 11 years or so, people living with albinism have not been receiving sunscreen. You know, taking care of one's skin as a person living with albinism is a very difficult thing because it needs money. Sunscreen is very expensive. Now that the new Dawn government has seen the importance, as they brought people living with albinism on board, we would love them to investigate the issues of sunscreen at the Ministry of Health. There are records that people living with albinism have been receiving. There are records that sunscreen has been procured, but none of them has been receiving this commodity to help these people, especially during hot season. This is why most of the people living with albinism have ended up having cancer because of things like lacking in sunscreen. Yes.
Okay. Any word to John CHITI? How would you encourage him?
I would just love to encourage my brother John CHITI to encourage other people living with albinism as well. Let them, the sky is the limit. They also have a role to play in society. Even a person living with albinism, I look forward to seeing a person living with albinism being appointed as minister in future, being appointed as mayor, being voted in as mayor, being appointed in all those leading governance positions. I would encourage all the people living with albinism to say, don't look at the sky to be a limit. The sky is the limit, sorry. So I encourage even John CHITI to encourage other people living with albinism to at least focus and ensure that they focus on maybe vying for positions of governance in leadership.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.